Calling is coming up with a new chapter, and the chapter is Sustainability and Energy Consciousness, where the entire globe is talking about climate change, global warming and weather weaponing. We with our limited resources just want to understand the awareness and the sustainable practices in this state. We would cover various industry segments, and we would also invite the experts from these industries and policymakers and civic bodies. Today being the first chapter, our topic is renewable energy intervention in microfinance. So we have the eminent and the distinguished guests from the industry, and they are absolute experts on the subject in their own ways. So let me introduce them to you all. First, I would like to come to Mr. Kuldeep Maiti, MD Village Finance, one of the largest microfinance institutes. Then I would love to come to Mr. Devidas Datta, ex-CMD WAPCOS, ex-director WBAC DCL and currently advisor to Government of West Bengal. Then we have with us Mr. Kunal Bhattacharya, ex-director Webel Venture and MD Sustino Advisory Private Limited, our knowledge partner, and Mr. Anjan Ghosh, ex-Tata Solar and director Suncraft Energy and our knowledge partner. So shall we proceed with the question and the answers?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would like to come to Mr. Maiti, and could you just share your industry perspective with us? What are the steps you are taking for this?
So basically, as a microfinance institutions, we are basically working with the poor section of the society and mostly belonging in the rural areas in the West Bengal or all the states we are covering. So basically now this renewable energy, if I talk about that, so in the rural area, so mostly if we talk about this solar energy, and that's a very important aspect we are providing, because most of the very rural areas, they are suffering from the power cuts. So they need some kind of this alternative system so that they can use it for their education purpose, for the small kind of business they are doing, or small kind of the other purposes they want to do. So that way we are also trying to promote this aspect, so that in other way it is beneficial for them, so that their income generating activity or education system should continue, and alternatively we are using the power which is free of cost, that's a solar system, we are using it, so that the cost to them in terms of electricity, that also can be reduced. So that we are promoting, not only VFS. So there are a lot of MFIs, they are also tied up with a lot of the solar companies and providing these services to the mass.
Basically to enlighten up their lives.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly.
That is what.
Exactly.
Yes. So could you also just share about your industry and your organization?
So myself, Kuldeep Maiti, so I am the managing director of Village Financial Services. It is one of the old microfinance institutions. So basically we provide small credits to the poor women. Those don't have any access to the formal credits. So we form a group, joint liability groups, and through that we provide loans, and these loans are used for any kind of income generating activities. So it's up to them whether what purpose they want to do it, and this loan is given for 1 year, 18 months and 2 years, and our staffs, they provide this all type of support other than loan, like capacity building support, financial literacy training, financial inclusion is also one of the major agenda of any MFIs. So we provide them. So as on date, we have given almost 5,08,000 customers, poor women, and last year we disbursed, if I say in financial year 18-19, so we have disbursed about 1,500 crores for these people.
Absolutely. Again, to sum up that, to enlighten their lives.
Exactly.
I would like to come to Mr. Bhattacharya. Could you also share insights into the